Okay, real talk. You know that feeling when someone at work sends a reply all email saying the free donuts in the break room are gone, and you run there and there's like a whole box just sitting there untouched? That is exactly what Meghan Markle just did. Except instead of donuts, she's selling some kind of mystery wellness powder collab thing. And instead of a break room, it's the entire internet. She told everyone it was sold out, gone, finished. You can't have it. And within 5 minutes, someone in Australia added it to their cart with free shipping. So today, we're unpacking the sold out lie, the Father's Day photo that was actually a Zara advertisement, the curtains that became pants, and why Harry, a man who once was literally a prince, is now essentially a prop in his own family photos. Grab your coffee because this one has layers.
So let's start with the product situation because this is where it gets genuinely fascinating from a psychological standpoint. Meghan released this collab, and I'm using that word loosely because I'm still not entirely sure what exactly she collaborated on, but she put out this bundle, some kind of matcha latte powder situation with jam and flour sprinkles on top, and she announced it was sold out. Now here's the psychology of this, and pay attention because this is actually really interesting. Scarcity is one of the oldest marketing tricks in the book. When you tell people something is sold out, suddenly everyone wants it. You didn't even want it 5 minutes ago, but now that you can't have it, you need it. It's the same reason people line up outside stores for limited edition sneakers at 3 a.m. in the rain. Nobody actually needs those sneakers, but tell them only 50 pairs exist, and suddenly grown adults are sleeping on concrete. Meghan knows this. She's not stupid. She knows exactly what she's doing. Except, and this is where it gets good, she got caught because someone in Australia, literally on the other side of the planet, went to the website and added everything to their cart. No problem. No sold out message. Nothing. Just add to cart. You could buy 50 of them if you wanted. You could open your own little Meghan Markle pop-up shop on the streets of Sydney. The jam, the matcha powder, the flour, sprinkles, all of it sitting there waiting for anyone to buy it. Sold out. Right. Now here's what really gets me about this. This isn't just embarrassing. This is potentially a consumer fraud issue. Because creating false scarcity to drive demand is not just bad marketing, it's misleading your customers. And we all know Meghan loves to talk about authenticity and truth and being real. Sold out though. Sure, Meghan. Sure. Okay, now let's talk about this Father's Day photo. Because on the surface, sweet, right? Harry kneeling down hugging Archie and Lilibet. Meghan posting it with the caption there. So lucky to have you. Adorable. Heartwarming. Beautiful family moment. Except, when you actually read what came with this photo, what was included in the media coverage of this post, suddenly it's not a Father's Day post anymore. It's a Zara lookbook. I am not joking. The coverage specifically mentioned that Lilibet was wearing white shorts and a top with a specific gold bug backpack brand mentioned, and Archie was wearing an England FIFA World Cup print t-shirt from Zara. They even included a link to buy it. A link to buy it on Father's Day. Now how do journalists know exactly where the kids' clothes are from? Because Meghan told them that information had to come from her team. Nobody is out here doing forensic clothing analysis on toddler outfits unless someone specifically provided that information. So what we actually have here is a Father's Day post that is simultaneously a Zara sponsored placement featuring her children as models. And this is the same woman who talks about protecting her children's privacy. The same woman who went to court over privacy violations. The same woman who lectures everyone about keeping children safe online, using her kids to sell Zara t-shirts on Father's Day. I just need everyone to really sit with that for a moment. Harry, meanwhile, is kneeling there with a big smile on his face, thinking this is his special Father's Day moment. Little does he know he's in a lookbook. And this brings me to Harry, because I actually feel a tiny bit sorry for this man in this photo. Just a tiny bit. Don't worry, it'll pass. Think about what Father's Day used to look like for Harry before all of this. Father's Day in the royal family. Events, celebrations, polo matches, country estates. The whole thing. A life of genuine meaning and purpose. And now, he's kneeling on a floor in California, being photographed for what turned out to be a children's clothing advertisement. He's not even the main character of his own Father's Day post. The Zara t-shirt got more coverage than he did. Remember when Harry was the most popular royal in the entire family? The one everyone loved? The fun one? The relatable one? Now he's a prop, an accessory, like the golden spoon that comes free with the matcha powder. And the thing that really gets me is the timing of this post. Because while Meghan was posting this Father's Day photo of Harry, the Wales family was celebrating Prince William's birthday, his actual birthday. And instead of that getting the spotlight, suddenly here's a Sussex Father's Day post dropping at the exact same time, pulling attention away. Coincidence? With Meghan? Nothing is ever a coincidence. Okay, I have been waiting to talk about this since the beginning of the video, and I cannot hold it in any longer. The curtains. The curtains. So in this Father's Day photo there are these long dramatic curtains hanging in the background. Very elegant. Very expensive looking. Floor-length curtains in a specific fabric and color. And someone noticed, and I mean really noticed, that those curtains look identical to a pair of pants Meghan was recently photographed wearing. Same fabric, same color, same drape, even bunched at the bottom in the exact same way. Now look, I'm not saying Meghan Markle took down her own living room curtains and made them into trousers. I'm not saying that. But I'm also not saying that. Because the resemblance is genuinely uncanny, like Sound of Music level. Fabric repurposing. You remember that scene? Maria takes down the curtains and makes the children play clothes. Except Maria was doing it out of love and necessity. Meghan apparently did it for fashion. And honestly, the curtains looked better. I said what I said. Okay, but let's zoom out for a second. Because here's my actual POV on what's really going on here. And this is the part one really want you to think about. Everything Meghan does, the product, launches, the Father's Day posts, the carefully timed photo drops, all of it follows the same pattern. It's always about control of the narrative. The sold-out claim? Controlling how people perceive her business success. The Father's Day post timed against William's birthday? Controlling where the media attention goes. The children's clothing brands included. In coverage? Controlling revenue streams, while maintaining the illusion of a private family moment. And here's the fascinating psychological thing about all of this. It's actually getting more obvious, not less, which means one of two things. Either she genuinely doesn't think people will notice, or she knows people will notice and simply doesn't care anymore. And I honestly don't know which one is more concerning. Because the woman who once had the entire world enchanted, who walked into the royal family and had everyone believing she was going to modernize the monarchy, is now selling matcha powder that isn't actually sold out and accidentally matching her pants to her curtains. This is not the arc she planned. And deep down, I think she knows it. And here's why this matters beyond just royal gossip. Because I know some people will say, why do you even care about this? It's just a powder collab. It's just a Father's Day photo. But here's the thing. Meghan Markle has spent years positioning herself as a values-driven entrepreneur, a female founder, a champion of truth and authenticity. She has monetized that identity. People have bought into that identity. People support her because of that identity. And when you falsely claim a product is sold out to manufacture demand, that's not authentic. That's not truth. That's not values-driven entrepreneurship. That's just a scam with better packaging. And the American consumer deserves better than that, especially when the packaging costs $5 for a golden spoon. That is definitely not Cartier. Okay, that is my full, honest POV on today's royalty, and I have thoughts still, but we'll save those for next time. Drop in the comments, do you think the sold-out claim was an honest mistake or deliberate manipulation? Because I genuinely want to know what you think. And the curtain pants, accident, or fashion statement? The comment section needs to decide this. Subscribe to the Meghan Markle Report if you're new, because we serve fresh royalty every single week. No fluff, no filter, just honest POV. Hit that bell. You know the drill. See you in the next one. Crown.